Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to a news update here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today, I'm doing the news from my house up in Korat. I'm up here in Korat, so forgive me for the backdrop. I'm no BBC, no Trevor McDonald with all the flash stuff going on. In fact, my view, I'll show you very quickly. Here you go, there's my view. Well, not my view, this is where I am. I'm in my house. And that's about it, really. So I thought, right, today, let's do the news update. And interesting, there's one thing I want to talk about that's coming up that I think is a really good discussion topic. And the Move Forward Party, the deputy leader, Miss Sirikana Tansakun, says on Thursday that registered marijuana growers and business operators would be legally shielded even when the new government relists marijuana as a narcotic. And, you know, if you've been to the city, you'll know, and if you've been around, you'll certainly know, every 50 metres there is a weed shop. And as I understand it right now, and I may get this wrong, so please forgive me if I do, but as I understand it right now, basically these shops can provide you with whatever it is you're looking for. However, you can't indulge either inside the premises or outside on the streets. In other words, you've got to take it home. So this Move Forward Party is saying they're going to legally shield them and saying that the new government are going to relist it as a narcotic. That's going to be an interesting situation because there's literally a cafe every 50 metres that provide this kind of stuff. And if they do make it as an illegal narcotic, well then quite clearly there's going to be a huge amount of shops that are just going to disappear and they have to shut down because they can't function. So I don't know what's going to happen with it. It's going to be an interesting debate. I don't know. I mean, what do you think, guys? Do you think this should be legal? I'm going to be honest, okay? I'll just tell you how I feel. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying how I feel personally. But I don't like it. I think it's a horrific stench. You know, I've been in places before when someone snuck one out and just started to smoke it, and it's just instantly noticeable. And I just check in and I leave. But that's just my own personal opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. It's just the way I feel. I just don't like it. But what about you guys? What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? It's interesting. I've had a lot of people say to me, yeah, but the thing is, Trev, you know, if you take this kind of stuff, you just chill out and enjoy life and just crack on and just relax. Whereas, obviously, if you get drunk, as we know, you know, that can cause all kinds of issues, stupidity, fights, all the rest of it. So, is it so bad? But the trouble is, for me, I just don't like the smell. I really just don't like the smell. It's just something that just doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. And obviously, if they do make it as a narcotic, well, then all these businesses, I mean, we've got some places here that are huge. You know, they're like triple units. They're not going to be cheap for the rent, etc. So they're going to have a massive problem ahead of them if that does happen. And obviously, this Move Forward Party is saying they're going to try and stand up for them. But I don't see how they can, because surely, if you're in power, that's why you're in power. You make the decisions no matter what is said, done, or dusted. But anyway, so yeah, so if you are into this kind of stuff, watch this space, guys. You may find that there's a few changes ahead and a few less of these shops that are dotted around. Literally, I mean, I would actually hazard a guess. I'm going to say there's more of these shops than there are massage shops. How about that for a claim? Let's see. Now, one thing, I keep mentioning this, guys, and please, you know, just take this on board. It's not natural for someone to come up and start giving you a hug in the middle of the street. It's particularly like happened here. It says a Pattaya transgender person, in other words, a ladyboy, pickpockets a Russian couple and then gets arrested. And the Russian couple said that the person came up on Jomtien Beach and gave them a hug and all the rest of it, wanted to take pictures. And as they were doing so, they relieved them of their jewelry. Just don't get involved. And, you know, guys, particularly you guys, you know, if you're walking along Pattaya Beach Road, or as it happened here in Jomtien Beach Road, you are going to get accosted by the Ladyboys. They're very confident. They're very friendly. They're going to come up. They're going to try and coerce you into maybe doing some evening activities that perhaps you weren't planning on. But the point being is they will manhandle you. They don't think nothing of it. So if they are putting their arms around you and saying, oh, come on, and all the rest of it, be very cautious, very aware of your belongings, particularly like your wallet and gold and stuff like that. I always say to guys, you know, this isn't a fashion parade. And I know it's down to personal opinion, but it's not a fashion parade. You don't need to wear lots of gold, expensive jewelry. Nobody cares out here. So the only people that do care are these guys, are the transgenders, the ladyboys that have just relieved this couple. Fortunately, they got arrested. They'd sold one of the necklaces they stole. The other one, sadly, is missing. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is Don't let them come up and hug you and all the rest of it. It is just a license for them to try and get close to you enough that they can pickpocket you. And, you know, very often, particularly if you've had a beer like we were saying, or maybe you're just zonked out on the weed, you don't know what's going on, but you're an easy target. So guys, you know, please, you know, just be very, very careful about that. It is a situation that sadly does happen far more often than we want it to happen. Now, this is quite ironic because I'm in a group online, and inside this group, there was talk about a foreigner that was a police officer and was kicking off about some incident. Now, in the news here, it says in the Pattaya news, a foreigner dressed like a police officer attacks a Chinese driver in Pattaya. Pattaya police say the suspect is not a member of the Thai police in any capacity. Now, I just want you to be aware of this, guys, because some of you may not realise this, but very often, particularly the volunteers, they have zero power, as in they cannot do anything. So even if they're dressed in their uniform and they are a registered volunteer police officer, they have no powers. What they can do and what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to assist the Thai police in any activities with a correct Thai policeman with them. So if a volunteer comes up, if one of these plastic policemen come up and say, you know, oh yeah, you're doing this, you're doing that, and wants to try and fine you, anything stupid like that. I'm not saying that they will. It doesn't happen that I'm aware of very often. However, it's happened here. But if they did, quite within your rights, say, well, let's go down to Soy 9, take me down to Soy 9, and let's see the police down there because I'm not going to pay anything to you right here. And the chances are they'll probably back down and walk away. It doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen. But I'm just saying about it because it's happened now. But these tourist police, unless they're accompanied by an actual real Thai police officer, are pretty much only there to help in translations and also to try and calm the situations down regarding what may or may not be happening, particularly if it's with a foreigner, so they can speak your language. But unfortunately here it says that, like I say, this guy was dressed as a police officer. Goes on to say an unidentified foreigner who an eyewitness said dressed like a police officer attacked a Chinese driver over a traffic accident in a fit of what appeared to be road rage. Do you know what? If ever there was a country that was going to be road rage, this should be on the top of the toppest lists. What's the toppest list? Anyway, at the top, simply because there are just literally thousands of road traffic infringements every single day. You'll get people riding towards you on the wrong side of the road. You'll get people cutting you up. And you know what happens is the Thai people, they just smile. You know, I've had it myself, like someone will come across, I'm like, what are you doing there? And smile and walk and just carry on riding away or do whatever it is they're doing. So if there was a country that was probably going to be at the peak, the highest possible peak of the road rage mountain, well, we should be at the top. I don't know actually. I've travelled around a bit and I can't honestly think of anywhere else that has the traffic situation like we have here. I don't know, there's a question, guys. Is there anywhere else in the world that you could say that you've been to where you say, do you know what, you think it's bad in Thailand the way they drive? Have a look at this because it really is quite bad here. And where would it be? I've got no idea. I don't know. I really, really honestly don't know. I've never experienced it myself. I've done a fair bit of traveling, but I've never experienced anything like it is here. And if you are coming out, guys, like I say 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more, don't hire motorbikes and ride around like you're expecting the roads to be the way they are back where you're from, because you are in for a world of shock, a world of trouble, and potentially a world of accidents. So please, guys, you know, enjoy your holiday to the max. Just take a taxi, you know, take a Bolt taxi, whatever. Don't put yourself at risk, because honestly, it is crazy. That's about it for the news, really. There's not a lot going on, so I thought, well, let's just focus on what's happening this week. This week. Now, what I do want to do is get a shout out to Big Adam. Adam Davis, his 50th birthday party this week. And he's very kindly going to have it at the Buzzing Lounge. Now, before I talk about that, so Adam's party is on Sunday the 4th. Remember, guys, this week, Saturday, it's a no alcohol day on the 3rd. So please put that in your diary. Make sure you're well aware that there's no sales of alcohol on Saturday the 3rd. It is a holiday, national holiday. But yeah, Adam's going to have his birthday party, and he sent me an email to say, Trev, just to let you know, I'm going to meet 1 p.m. at the Buzzing Lounge, which is in Soy Chaipan, Soy Pothole, and he's going to buy you a beer for the first 50 people that turn up, and he's going to put some money behind the bar. Then he's going to head off to Club Fate for 2 o'clock. So you've got the hour slot there in the first part of the hour there. So come down and go off and enjoy the party with him. And then later on, once you've finished all that, he said, whoever's still alive, we're going to come back to the Buzzing Lounge. I don't think that'll happen, to be fair. But anyway, at least he's starting off with good intentions. But guys, yeah, come down to the Buzzing Lounge. Now, on the subject of the Buzzing Lounge, I've got to say, you know, I've taken on some pretty big tasks over the years of my life. I've taken on some things that I think, oh, this is going to be a real toughie. I walked into this one, so just to update you on the situation. So Dave, who is the actual owner, he was just looking for some investors and some people to come and help him out with his bar. Stephen, being Stephen, you know, he's got a lot going on his radar. He doesn't miss many things. Went in a chat with Dave, agreed that we would help him, and basically that's what we're going to do. So we've got the new Buzzing Lounge, which will open on the 1st. It opens at 3 o'clock on Thursday the 1st, this week, 3 o'clock. Come down. It's going to be a great time. We've got lots of girls. I'm going to revisit old values. I've been speaking about this a lot lately. I want to go back to the old school days when you used to walk into a bar, you sit down and the girl would wipe your face with a cold towel, maybe a little bit of a neck massage. I'll have to work on that bit. But, you know, just good old-fashioned values. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to reintroduce that. No drink queens. You know, if you buy the girl a drink, it's not going to be a shot, bang, okay, buy me another one. You know, where did that come from? None of that malarkey. You're just going to be able to have a nice, relaxed environment surrounded by nice girls that are not going to be hammering you for drink after drink after drink. But that we open that on Thursday the 1st. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some pizzas and food laid on by Zip. Zip Pizzeria, very, very good food. They're in the Soy Diana, I think then. Yeah, they're in Soy Diana, so come up and enjoy the evening. We're going to have a great time, and your support is much appreciated. So that's on Thursday the 1st. We are going to open the Buzzing Lounge, and on Sunday, Adam's going to have his birthday party. Come down. Birthday parties are always good fun. They start off great, and they end up messy, so you'll enjoy that. So come and join the fun. Now, on Wednesday, just before we open on Thursday the 1st, Wednesday, Ice's welcome party is at the Passion Bar on Soy 6. There's always a party or 10 down Soy 6, so get yourself down there, guys. It's a great afternoon. It's good fun. Go down there. There's lots of girls. You'll have a good time. But she's having a birthday party, and that's in a Passion Bar, which is in Soy 6. And, of course, Friday the 2nd, remember I said to you that we've got a closure on Saturdays. So Friday the 2nd, Peach in Roxy Bar in Soy 6 is also having her birthday, so go down there and celebrate the party with her. Lots of her friends are there, lots of very nice girls. So again, pop down there. This week, remember, later on this afternoon, later on Wednesday, we've got a meet-up, and on Friday this week coming, we've got our meet-up for the Buzzing guys, so please come down to the Buzzing Lounge, and we look forward to seeing details of all that's in Discord, so come and have a look at that. It's in there now. Ta-da! Tattoos. Yes, mine are crap. I did it just to piss my mum off, to be fair, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a lot more, far more artistic and a lot more beautiful tattoos out there in this world, and they are having a tattoo competition, and I will cover this. I'll go down and do a video for you on this on June the 17th. June the 17th is hosting the Pattaya Tattoo Festival, and basically it's going to be held at the Royal Garden Plaza. And if you're not sure where that is, that's on Second Road, and you can also access it on Beach Road. It's very close to Walking Street. If you're on Second Road, just look out for a big red aeroplane that's shoved itself into the side of the wall. And if you're on the other side, you're on Beach Road, you can't miss it. It's a massive big shopping mall with steps leading up. There's often, you'll see all the different food restaurants out the front there, but it's called the Royal Garden Plaza. And it goes on to say the Pattaya City Royal Garden Plaza Pattaya Shopping Centre, the Pattaya People Media Group and Stitch Tattoo Shop are scheduled to host a press conference to announce the arrival of the Tattoo Amazing Festival, ST, whatever that means, on June the 3rd. So they're going to do the announcement on June the 3rd, but it is actually going to be held on June the 17th. And these are really good. You go inside the Royal Garden Plaza. It's actually at the, I'm trying to think what end it is now. I think it's at the, yeah, it's at the, is it the Beach Road? Yeah, I think it's, I don't know. It's on the ground floor anyway. You can't go wrong. It's either or. But yeah, these things are good. They're great fun. And there's lots of people there. There'll be tattoos and competition. I'm sure a lot of the girls will be there. Some of the girls I know have got incredible tattoos. I haven't. Mine are crap. I just got it. I literally did it just to piss me mum off, really. When I was a kid, she said to me, if you ever get a tattoo done, I'll never talk to you again. So I went and got 4. And I managed to keep out of my mum's views for a good few weeks. And one day she caught a glimpse and she hit the roof. And I said, Mum, hold on, before you kick off, before you go mental, and that was too late, she was already going mental, but I said, you told me if I get a tattoo done, which is singular, that you'd hit the roof. So I went and got 4 done, which is multiple, which is plural. She just didn't see the concept of my argument on that one. Do you know what? I'll give her a due. She's a stubborn old git, is me mum. I love her to bits. But she said she wouldn't talk to me again. She didn't. She acknowledged me with just a yes or a no. Just a yes or a no for weeks. And I'd go say, hello, Mum, you all right? No answer. What's for dinner tonight? No answer. Mum, can I do this? No or yes. That was it. Just no or yes. It was just for weeks. And then I said, Mum, come on, please. This is crazy. Like, you've made your point now. Can we please just leave it as it is now and just accept I've got what I've got? So that was that. Anyway, bit of a random news story, isn't it? Why did I get my tattoos done? Just to upset my mother. Right, food shout-outs. People have been saying to me, thanks very much for the walkabouts where I've been ending up at a place and showing you the thing. I did a food shout-out on a recent video with Yam Yam Restaurant. Very, very good food in there. Incredibly good. One of my favourites, to be honest with you, in terms of Thai food. Very, very nice. But here are a few that you might want to consider. And again, please, guys, if you've been to these places and you can recommend them, please drop your comments below. Share so people can see that it's not just Trev saying it because they're paying me all the rest of it. I get so many people saying, often a lot of the places I shout out don't even give me a single penny. I don't care about the money. I'm more about telling you what's going on and where to go. But anyway, Cheap Charlie's. Now, Cheap Charlie's in Soy Buakhao. Phil is a lovely guy. I've known Phil a long, long time. He's a really genuinely nice guy. Cheap Charlie's, they do a loyalty card as well, where they do specials for the loyalty card holders. But the food in there is very, very good. As you can imagine by the name, it's very, very well priced. Good quality food. Definitely worth going to. It's in Soy Buakhao, so if you're heading towards where the hospital is in Soy Buakhao, it's just over there. Jump in, go and say hello to Phil if he's in there. But the food, there's an extensive range of food available, and like I say, it's very, very good quality. So pop into Cheap Charlie's, you won't be disappointed. One place that's not that well known, but is definitely got to be on your radar. I've been there a few times. I've done a video in there as well. Is Bake and Brew, which is in Soy Excite. Soy Excite is where the big new court is, the courtyard, the Excite courtyard, which is on 3rd Road, between 3rd Road and Soy Buakhao. But it's brilliant. It's really, really good. They do a bread selection with your breakfast. The bread selection is just fantastic. There's about 7 or 8 different breads, and it really is very, very nice. I highly recommend it. If you haven't been to Bake and Brew, guys, get yourself down there. Soy Excite. And if you're not sure where that is, if you go into Soy Buakhao, if you go up Soy Chaiapun, Soy Pothole, where the triangle bar is right in front of you, turn left. Keep to the left, and you're walking up now towards the top where King's is. You probably know where King's is. But on the left-hand side there, that is where Bake and Brew is. Get yourself in there, guys. Honestly, the breakfast in there, very, very... And they do a great range of food. Not just breakfast, but a great range of food. Another place. Now, this one's slightly tricky. It's in the New Plaza. It's in the New Plaza on 2nd Road end. It's on New Plaza there. And it's called the Yam Yam Restaurant. It's, as you look at New Plaza, so you've got Soy 7 and 8 behind you. If you're looking into the New Plaza, it's the very corner restaurant on the left-hand side there. I've eaten in there many, many times. They've got absolutely no idea that I'm shouting this out, so it's not something I'm trying to promote because they pay me on any of that stuff that I get accused of. But they've got no idea about this. But yeah, as you look at the New Plaza right in front of you, it's on the corner on the left-hand side. I've eaten in there many, many times. Very, very good food, very good quality. It's not expensive, and it's just a nice way to go off and start your day, particularly if you're going out on a few beers, because from there you can then walk up into the New Plaza and then go off around Soy Buakhao and go and enjoy yourself. So have a look at that one, guys. Yam Restaurant. It's a very, very good place. I enjoy the food there. They do some great food. So go check that out. All right, so that's about it this week. Not a lot really to report on. Hopefully things will get better. We're in the depths of a low season right now. And I know people say there is no high season, there is no low season anymore. All right, I get what you're saying. But nevertheless, this is what we historically have known as the low season, and it really is lower than low right now. So, yeah. But if you're coming out, don't worry, guys. Don't let that panic you. You're going to have a great time. There's still plenty of entertainment, plenty of people to come and see and enjoy, have fun. So, you're not going to be thinking, God, what have I done? You're going to come out. You'll still have a good time. All right, there we are. So hopefully I will see you on Thursday the 1st, 3 o'clock. Come to the Buzzing Lounge if you can. Please come and say hello. It'd be great to see you all. I will be spending a lot more of my time there now. So, before people were saying to me, Trevor, come up to the Buzzing Bar in Treetown, and you weren't there. I do apologise, but I will be a lot more in the Buzzing Lounge. So please come down, come and say hello. And incidentally, just one quick one for you. Starting next week, we'll do a Tuesday and a Thursday coffee meetup. We'll give you free tea and coffee. I did say I'd give you some biscuits, but being fat, I'll probably have eaten those. But come down, and that's at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Just a chance to have a sit down, chilled out, have a few coffees, cups of tea, whatever, and just chat to like-minded people, and we can ask questions, tell you what's going on, and more of a up-to-date, on-the-spot information. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much indeed for watching. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. There's 11,000 plus members on there now. It's going from strength to strength. It's completely free of charge. Jump on there, guys. Check it out. There's lots of information on there. You can ask all these kind of questions that you're seeing here in Discord. There's room after room after room. So please have a look at that. If you'd like to see what our members area is, there's a link on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. Look on the menu on the left-hand side, the bottom icon, click that, and that will show you there what I can't show you on here. And that will be gaining more and more momentum soon. We've got a lot more things coming to that particular side of the business. So please have a look at that, guys. And that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.